see this shit. 10 scary videos to freak you out. Ugh. See what we get. I don't know. I ain't watched a scary video in a minute.
This next clip allegedly comes from CCTV
Bizarre
cameras in
bug.
an unknown city in the Philippines. A woman in a red hoodie
Okay,
is
let's see
seen
what we get.
walking
Let's see what we
along the
get.
city street, but the CCTV camera image becomes very strange.
What did I miss? Huh? Whoa, hold on. Where the fuck is her head at? Hello? Yo, no, see, but no regular person moves on a camera like that. It's on a CCTV. She's phasing through planes, bro.
As you can see in the clip, the video seems to glitch in a very bizarre way, making
Only
it look
her
as if
head,
the woman's
though.
head disappears
Why?
multiple times. But oddly, the rest of the
bro, this
video
ain't
is
right.
perfectly clear. Now, in the Philippines, there's a strange superstition that says that if someone appears in a photograph without a head, it means that that person will soon pass away.
No. Oh, that's dark.
Creepily enough,
It's dark.
a few minutes
that's dark.
later, and this happens.
Ayun, no? Bilis. Ayun, nawala ng premyo.
The unfortunate woman is accidentally struck by a runaway taxi van, and it is said that she did actually pass away as the result of her injuries, just like the
What?
old Filipino superstition says. Now, this clip immediately went viral on Philippines websites and social media, but no one knows the original
What? That's fucked up, bro.
source of the video, which
the
leaves
fuck?
us to wonder, is this real proof of the paranormal? Or is it just an old malfunctioning CCTV system? Or
You know,
is it
damn
all just a
CCTV doing all
very
that shit?
elaborate hoax? As always, you decide. Nightlight.
She got a hit.
A woman named Brandis says that late one night while she and her husband were sleeping, their home security camera caught this strange event at 2:45 in the morning.
Oh, man. You talk 5 minutes before the witching hour? Who is that? Who the fuck is that? Oh, hell no. Who the fuck is that just came out the bathroom, nigga?
The family dog perks up as a bright light
Who was
flashes
that?
and what looks like a pale little face seems to peek out of the
It's a little kid.
door.
Nigga, is that y'all child? Do y'all got kids or no?
Then a shadowy figure about the size of a child seems to be standing in the hallway before disappearing. Just
No, but no regular kid's gonna pop up looking
as
like
the
a
little
dark
pale
mist.
face
There's
peeks
no
out
way.
of the door again. Brandis and her husband Sky have never posted or even experienced anything paranormal, and they say they have no
Y'all
idea
got ghost
what
kids? This was
could
this
be.
month, March 7th.
Something at the door.
That's all we get? No explanation?
Chase Beckstead and his wife Rachel are staying overnight in the house of Rachel's recently deceased grandfather.
So who the fuck is
The
that? They got
elderly
kids or
man
not?
had passed away in the house only 1 month earlier. So the couple is just settling in for the night when suddenly something happens that is downright creepy.
How you doing? You okay?
I don't know.
You a little freaked out?
A little bit.
So, we were just going to bed and
Right.
we're not... Let me
Okay.
just show you.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. Hell no. I'm done already. Yeah, so either y'all got a motherfucker that's trying to break in and he's playing with y'all, which is even worse. It's a real nigga. It's actually even worse. But it's a ghost. Pull out that
Like, we
sage.
literally had to put the bag up against the door.
Fuck all that shit. If you don't grab the nearest little, you know what I'm saying, get you a lighter and get you some deodorant. All that shit, bro.
Because we're not sure.
You just opened the door. Why'd you let him in? You idiot. Why would you do that? Okay, that's a little kid, bro. That motherfucker's messing with you or something.
And like, we're literally just.
Even though there's no draft or air current in the house, the bedroom door begins to randomly move as if it's being quickly pulled back and forth by some unseen force. Understandably, Chase and Rachel are pretty shaken up by the strange, unexplained phenomena. They decide to just pack up their stuff and leave the house. But this is when things get even creepier.
Okay, so we're leaving. We got all of our stuff packed.
Oh, that nigga's mad as hell. He don't want y'all to leave. He don't want y'all to leave.
my gosh.
He don't want y'all to leave.
Okay, yeah, we're out here. Rachel's already in the car. I'm
Good.
leaving. Like,
Fuck.
I don't know what's going
It could
on.
be even worse. Get the fuck out
As
of there.
Chase is gathering their luggage,
Hell
the bedroom
no.
door slams shut right behind him. And again, it begins to move back and forth, this time even faster than before. Chase says that he still has no idea what could have caused the strange movement of the door. Some video commenters believe that this was the ghost of Rachel's recently deceased grandpa.
But why she?
some
Why
think
he's?
it might have
Why
been
he fucking
something
with the
more
door though?
sinister that had taken up
That
residence
nigga fucking
in
with
the
the door
house.
too much.
But
Just to
what
be
do you
playing
think?
around and be family. Boy, is you really family or you trying to
follower.
fucking haunt me?
It's around 5:30 in the morning and two girls are on a hike through the mountains in the Philippines with a large group. The girls stop a little too long to take some pictures and accidentally get left behind by the group. The girls run to catch up with the other hikers as one of them films, but her camera captures something truly bizarre.
Niligaw kami, guys.
What's that black figure back there?
Wala ni mga kasama namin.
Where the hell are y'all at? Is this
Hindi
Far
mga
Cry?
kasama namin. Kailangan namin silang habulin.
No, what is that behind y'all though?
Kasi
What's that black figure behind y'all though?
maliligaw kami. Gagi,
You
malayo
just leaving your friend like that?
na sila.
Who is that back there, y'all?
Wala na.
Who is that?
Did you see it?
Yeah, what the hell and who is
As the
that?
two girls run along the mountain trail, way back in the background, some strange shadow figure seems to
He's
be
following all right.
following them.
Stalking down
But a
there.
little bit later, the mysterious dark figure has just disappeared. The girl who posted this video says that she and her friend were completely alone and they have no idea who or what this could be. She says that she only noticed the shadowy figure when she watched her video back later. So, what do you think? Was someone stalking them through the remote woods? Or just what is this?
It's
You
either a
decide.
stalker that was in the real life and a stalker that's in the
short stay.
motherfucking
A guy named Brendan has a
Twitch
YouTube
light
channel
on
where
you?
he camps in his
Bro,
van in some
just stay away from that
strange
shit,
and
bro.
sometimes
I don't know, bro. That motherfucker's stalking you in the afterlife and like whatever the fuck. It could be anything, bro. Just make sure your friend is safe because shorty, you was dipping on her and left her in the dust. It could have now had that been an actual person, she's done.
very dangerous locations across the UK. In this video, Brendan decided to
Real
camp
talk.
overnight in the coastal village of Jaywick in Essex, England. Now, amongst other things, Jaywick is known as one of Britain's poorest towns and has a very high crime rate.
Essex.
In other words,
Essex
it's
is that
not
bad?
really the
I thought
best
Essex
place
is
to
the
be
place everybody
camping
was talking about.
overnight in a van.
It'd be cool over
But
there.
that doesn't stop Brendan.
A little town in England called Jaywick, coined as one of the most deprived towns
Oh, it's
in the
Jaywick.
UK.
It's not.
And I
It's
thought,
not
as soon as
the
I'm in the
place I
area,
thought it was.
I just
Jaywick.
had to go and
Wherever
see
that
it.
Brendan
is.
searches around and eventually finds a place
Jaywick.
to set up camp that is just outside of town. And kind of in the middle of nowhere.
This'll do me. I'm alone, but I mean, there's no other houses around me, so it's not as if I'm alone in a housing estate.
Brendan sets up his bed in the van and lies down for a night's sleep. But around 2:30 in the morning, things take a terrifying turn.
Someone's outside the van. That must do. Someone just tried the door.
Oh fuck no.
Hey! Someone just tried the door. Hey!
Oh my God, I just busted the window open, nigga.
Right, whoever the that was has now gone.
Did they burst your shit in?
Oh my God.
Oh, they did. What the fuck?
Where's my phone?
Someone with a flashlight skulks around outside Brendan's van, trying the door handles.
That nigga was trying to get his
Smashing the
freebie.
window
He was trying to get a free
inside.
ride. His own car.
Luckily, Brendan yells and sends
Nigga
the
dead ass was
intruder
about to
running.
bust it so he could start
then
driving
hops
off
in the
into the
driver's seat and just gets out of there. Brendan makes it out safe, but obviously is very shaken up by the whole ordeal. He decides to not only leave the town of Jaywick, but to drive all night, 3.5 hours, all the way back to his home.
I just
All the
quite
way back
frankly,
home, dog.
just wanted to go home. I was really, yeah. I wasn't in a good mind space. After cleaning a little bit of broken glass from my driver's seat and the dashboard, you'd be surprised how far glass goes when
Damn.
it smashes. I've
Yeah,
been finding little
that's a
bits
lot of
everywhere.
bits of
But
little
the van
pieces.
was in no fit state to continue camping in, and nor was my headspace, should we say. So I made the long journey back home. I think it was a good 3.5 hour drive back to my house in Shrewsbury. Got there just before sunrise. Not a pleasant drive, to say the least.
I mean,
Despite this frightening encounter,
least he made it
Brendan
back
still
home
goes
safe, bro.
camping in his van
I'm just glad
and
he's
posts
safe.
his adventures over on his YouTube channel, Brendan Explores. If you see something that you think would be perfect for
Hey,
the top
shit,
5,
fuck, you know
email
it
me at nukestop5@gmail.com.
I'm glad bro's safe.
You can also tag me on TikTok at nukestop5official, and be sure to tag me only at nukestop5official because there are a lot of fake accounts on there. Get out. A guy named Carter moved into a new fully furnished rental house. But not long after he moved in, he began to experience strange things and hear unexplained noises. Late one night while he's asleep in bed, he hears the creepy sound of what seems to be someone hitting keys on the piano in his living room.
You're breathing hard as shit, boy. Damn, I know you scared, nigga.
Carter decides to lay on his living room couch to try to figure out just what is going on with the piano. As you might imagine, it did not go well.
Dude, what the f?
The piano plays again and a chair moves, and Carter decides that he's had about enough. He decides to leave the house to stay with a friend, but as he is leaving, he manages to capture this video. As Carter heads for his car, he sees
Bro's
his
catching
TV
an Exorcist in
flickering and his
4K,
lights
man. You
randomly
gotta
turning
upload that
on
vlog,
and
nigga.
off inside his
Oh, nah.
house. Now, usually when people watch these videos, they say, well, if the place is so haunted, then why wouldn't he just move out? Well, that's exactly what he did. Carter moved right out of that house. And the end of...
What a smart man right here. What a smart man. He said he was gonna move, and what did he do? He actually moved.
this
This is
haunted
what you're
story,
supposed
I
to
guess.
do. You're supposed to
Hiding
actually
under
move.
the covers. A video poster who calls himself Celtic Dabs works the reception desk at a creepy old hotel in Arizona. One day, his coworker shows him something very strange that keeps happening in one of the rooms.
These dirty ass sheets. Ew, what's on them sheets? What the fuck is that? And you got a freak crawling around up underneath the sheets? No.
Yeah, cause let me hit it now, and then
Yeah.
A ghost dog?
Bro.
Something seems to be moving around in a strange erratic pattern under the bedsheet. But when
A
Celtic's
rat?
coworker slaps the sheet, it just disappears.
Ghost rats.
Celtic says that each time the
Even
sheet
worse.
was tidied back up, the same weird phenomenon would happen again. So, just what do you think this could be?
A ghost
Also,
rat.
if
A ghost
whatever is
mouse.
under the sheet isn't enough to scare you, well, just imagine staying in a hotel that put sheets like
That's
this
dude,
on
nasty
the
nigga. Is
bed.
that shit?
Honestly,
Oh
the thought
my
of sleeping in those sheets scares me more than
Oh
whatever is
my
moving around under there. So either way,
God.
this video is truly disturbing. Night call. Late one night in Pueblo, Colorado, an emergency call comes
Yo,
into the
they need to-
911 dispatch center.
yo,
But whoever made the
Get
call
rid of that whole
hangs up
staff.
almost
Get
immediately.
rid of the maid.
The
Fire them. Get
911
a whole new.
operators trace
all
the
that,
call
bro.
and find
Hell.
that it came from Imperial Memorial Gardens. Well, the weird thing is, Imperial Memorial Gardens is a funeral home surrounded by an 80-year-old cemetery. And it's 3:30 in the morning, so no one should be there. Now, as standard
Oh.
procedure, the 911 emergency operators
Damn.
call the funeral home back to make sure everything is okay. And someone answers the phone. This is what the 911 operators hear.
Hello, 911. This is Erica. How can I help you? Hello? Hello? Hello?
Bro, it's like what you're hearing. It sounds like a seance, like someone's reciting some shit. But on top of that, it sounds like some other shit, like some chants or like a conversation.
There's a lot of static, and a quiet male voice seems to say
What the hell?
something a few times.
But he was
Then
muttering.
the call just goes silent.
Or
Again,
summoning.
as part of standard procedure, the emergency operators send the police to check out the old funeral home. But when the officers arrive, they find the funeral home locked up and all the lights are off. No one's there.
Okay,
Now, I
yeah,
tried to clean
that's
up the
crazy.
call audio as much as possible, but there's just not much there.
Hello? Hello?
So, just who made this call? And what do you think they might be saying? Lurking in
Yeah,
the
that
dark.
shit's like inaudible, bro.
A
I
man
got
in
no
South
fucking
Wales
clue what they
walks
could
out
be
to
saying.
his car very early one Wednesday morning to head
goes
off
deep.
to work. It's just before 5 a.m. and the rest of the neighborhood is still asleep. No one else is around, and the man doesn't notice anything unusual. But later that night, as the man checks through his security camera feed, he sees something that sends a shiver down his spine.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Who the fuck was that?
As the man approaches his car, some lumbering form seems to appear out of nowhere,
Running,
quickly hurrying
limping.
away. And
Limping
then,
and running.
whatever this is, simply disappears into thin air. Now the figure moves at a very odd
What the
angle and
fuck?
speed
It's like
for
he's
this
imp-
to
it's
be
like
a
he's
lens
limping, though.
flare. And considering that the rest of the video is in sharp focus, it seems very unlikely that this is some kind of compression error or problem with the camera. So, just who or what is this?
It's a
ScaRy
ghost trying to break into
videos.
your car and you spooked him
I
and he
like to
ran
end
away.
these
That little
videos
nigga
with
thought
the
he was
stuff that
slick.
kind of starts off scary and then just gets weird and kind of goofy. Speaking of which, TikToker Dre in Dallas experiences something spooky in his home, but instead of chasing it down to record with his phone, he goes the complete other way.
Come on, where you hide her stuff at?
Mama, where's my Gucci? Oh, is a ghost in her?
No, I'm not. Come on, Janae. Come on, Janae. Janae, come on. Janae, come on, free. Come on.
No, that nigga's
Janae, come on. It's a ghost in this mother.
Next up,
He
now
said,
this
"Guess
video
a
from
ghost
Matt
in this
Swords was
motherfucker."
shot on a country
Come on.
road in the middle of nowhere with no other cars around
Yeah,
anywhere.
and there's black people, boy. We
Do
getting
not
up.
ever do this prank to someone who is driving.
¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó?
So, in case you missed it, the guy in the back seat hangs a life-size cardboard cutout of a zombie out of his window and dangles it in front
That's
of the
actually
driver's
fucked
window.
up, bro.
And the driver slams
Yo,
on
that's
the
fucked
brakes
up.
and
You know,
freaks right
y'all
out.
could have did that shit, and a billion other things could have went wrong. You lucky that this nigga didn't swerve. Y'all all would have. There wouldn't have been no video to fucking post. Let's be lucky that we can even post this.
¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó? ¿Qué pasó?
Now, lately on this channel, I've shown many
this one.
kids scaring their parents
That
for
shit
their
flew in
own
my
amusement.
God.
But you see, this segment is very different because TikToker Katie Funny Guy makes videos where he scares the shit out of his wife and kids.
That's fucked up. This nigga came out here with his box. She said, "Get your happy big body."
Never say that. Never say that. Never say that.
No. See, because he's terrorizing his family, and then when the time comes, and they're actually gonna be like, "Yo, like actually something going on," they be like, "Nah, nigga, don't you try to fool us once? We're not going." He's gonna be the boy who cried wolf, and you're gonna be like, "Nah, we don't believe you, pops. We don't believe you, dad. You remember that all them other years? We don't believe you, bro. You just gave this little kid a fucking panic attack, bro."
I'm right here. Bye-bye, Jay.
I remember this one. I saw this.
Bro, what you doing, man? What you doing? This too damn loud,
I remember this one.
Now, recently, Katie Funny Guy had an experience where something
It wasn't so funny.
maybe gave him a little taste of his own medicine.
Oh, somebody got him. Somebody got him back. They finally got his ass back. Now listen, he's been doing these videos, so maybe he set this up as a fake video or something. What's going on? The kids are pulling a crazy plan.
I was creeping. I'm talking about, yo, I was shook. What would you would have done? Hell, you want to peek around the corner. For real.
That nigga's head shiny as. That's a shiny body. Shiny body.
So I think the lesson here is if you keep scaring your family yourself,
something's gonna come
then
back
the
and
ghost
get
in
you.
your house might take that personally.
Yeah, you might actually
Anyway,
got one in
thanks
your
for
crib.
watching,
That's
and
the
hopefully
problem.
I'll see you back here
That's the
next
bad
time.
thing there. W video, bro. W video to my nigga Nuke. He always got some fire videos, man. W